Well, good morning. Saturday, 19th of March, and we're out on the moors again. Not been out for a few weeks. The last time I was out, I attempted this walk, felt sick, didn't make it very far at all. So we are going for it again. I think it's about 20 tires, 16, 17 miles. Something like that. Just started from Cadover Bridge. It's 7:30 in the morning, and an absolutely stunning morning. Like, I mean, seriously beautiful. Windy, pretty windy, but sun is out and forecast says nice day. Okay, so we're on top of LUXTON tour. First tires of the day. Tires, tours and rocks of significance. Thanks to Tours of Dartmoor website. They're the ones that have listed all of them. And fair play to them, 887 tires. We're starting today on 83. This is number 84, so we're hoping to get the first entry today. Hey, look, you can see there's Plymouth. See right in the centre of the screen, that white chimney, that's Derriford Hospital there. And we swing round, Plymouth Sounds there. It's a bit cloudy, misty over the Sounds, you can't really see it, but got Trig Point here up on LUXTON tour. Now the rubbish stuff, China clay. China clay, nothing like man to absolutely ruin a beautiful place, is there? No, good old man. But anyway, we're going down that way next, over to Hawk's tour, down around Lee Moor. We're going to be going all the way around the back over there. Up is PENN Beacon, Shell Top. Oh, sorry, a bit windy, very windy actually. The Trowelsworthy tours, Hen tour, down into the valley, Shaver King tour. Look, more clayworks, more destroyed, beautiful Dartmoor. Well done, humans. Right, let's get going, the Hawk's tour. Just incidentally, while we're on about the clayworks, this whole area massively mined. Like I say, I personally think it's absolutely disgusting. But there you go. Who are we to argue with the powers that be and get in the way of them making money, eh? God, who would ever think that we live in a democracy? Hey, will we actually get a say in what happens to our land? Nope, not a chance. Anyway, enough whinging about that. On a positive note, down behind me is the Blackkaulder Valley, and that was all due to be mined. But in 98 and 99, two separate publications saying about the environment and what well, it's a heritage park, isn't it, Dartmoor? So anyway, these two publications, the powers that be actually listened for once. And then 2001, I believe it was, Imaries revoked their right to carry on mining any further into Dartmoor. So yay, win for us. Here we have Hawk's tour. It's pretty cool, that, isn't it? Apparently, I did read somewhere on the internet that was intentionally placed. Apparently, it's also known as Shepherd's Hut or something along those lines. Yeah, apparently intentionally placed for shepherds to shelter. Personally, I can't really see that. I'll take it up with a pinch of salt. That's a bloody big rock. But nice little story, nonetheless. But this is as far as we got last time, so I'll chat about that in a minute. But off to Collard tour next. So yeah, as I was saying, that Hawk's tour, that was where I got to last time. Turned around, so I was genuinely really ill. Had the following week off work, but at the end of the day, I failed. I'm hoping not to do the same again today, but This makes me think of bloody Americans. Don't ask me what I thought of this, but I just did, and it really winds me up. They're like, yeah, it's okay to fail, man. It's like, it's the taking part that counts. And yeah, I just want to be an inspiration to all those young people, and I think I've achieved that today. No, you didn't. You failed. If you want to inspire young people to fail and carry on with your BS, all right, complete it or don't. Collard tour. Third tires of the day. And oh my God, what a day, what a day. It's you know, it's all hazy on the horizon, you can't quite see. Got beautiful sun rays coming down through the cloud. So really, really hazy, really windy, but oh my God. Stunning, stunning, stunning day. So just off the summit of Collard Tour, just found this, which I can only assume is something to do with the clayworks, but yeah, pretty cool little pit. Bad reason why it's here if it is to do with the clayworks, but pretty cool anyway. This is another really amazing thing about Dartmoor. On the long list, there is a long list, but literally through those trees, 100 metres is the main road. And yet here, all I can hear is birds, the breeze. It's just, oh my God. I honestly cannot describe how beautiful it is, especially today, this weather, perfect. By the way, those trees, although I can't identify them, I'm going to assume, seeing as we're going to Blackkalder tour, which is not too far, that these are actually black alders. So there you go, another tree we'd like to identify, if we've identified it correctly. Okay, so Blackkalder tour. And this bit here, doesn't that remind you of, say, Vixen tour or Bowerman's Nose? Very, very similar. But yeah, it's apparently a broken tour. And you can see the clitter down there, the boulders. And apparently that stretches all the way down to the road, which is good 100, maybe 150 metres down the hill. It's cascaded down the hill, what they describe it as. So this is the, I assume it's a Logan stone, on top of Blackkalder. You can see someone's got a metal bar in there, and I can only assume to try and dislodge that top zone. Top loan? Top stone. I'm afraid I can't use the language that I want to describe that idiot, to put it politely. Right, Whitehill tour next. So yeah, just to try and give you some perception of the extent of the clayworks. You see that, all that hill there, that's clayworks. We've come from at least 2 miles over there. Clayworks still, just clayworks, clayworks. Down in the valley you can see all that's clayworks, clayworks, clayworks. Over in the distance you've got Hemerdon mine, which opened probably 5 years ago. That's actually a tungsten mine. And then more clayworks, 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 clayworks. It is a vast, vast area of Dartmoor that they've destroyed for their own benefit. Surprise, surprise, eh? Who profits out of that? Do we get anything? No, we lose part of our national park and they get loads of money. Anyway, you can just see that little village there, centre of screen, that's Lee Moor. About 300 years old and originally full of coal miners, because there was also obviously coal mining around here. But yeah, it's weird little place, kind of like Cornwall, if you know what I mean. Right, anyway, little Torycombe tour next, which is over yonder. It's where it's showing it on the map, it's completely fenced off farmland. So I'm not going to try and annoy the farmer. You know, after all, I do say quite a lot about they should keep cows in their fields, so it would be a bit hypocritical if I started traipsing through their fields, wouldn't it? So yeah, BROOMAGE tour and CROWNHILL tour next. Right, upwind's picking up again. We're just coming across this field here. This is a public right of way. But you can see this is all fenced off here. There is a gate up there which the public right of way continues, but there's a wall down there which tees off. So judging by the map, I'm going to say that this here is BROOMAGE tour, but can't get in there. And that one in the distance, centre of screen, has got to be CROWNHILL tour. So you can't get to it from this side, fenced off. And in that field there, where the bridleway goes, there is a lone cow. Now in my experience, lone cow means bull. So sorry, but I am not walking through that field. So there you go, CROWNHILL tour. Right, now we've got to backtrack. And then I think we've got a bit of road walking for a while. All right, let's get on. We've walking down, we're actually handrailing, paralleling the road. This next leg's about 3.5 miles. ROOK tour is the next one. I don't know if you've seen another video of mine. I actually went there months ago. Really disappointing, but it was really thick mist. Like I couldn't see much more than 15 foot at times. So we're going to go back that one. It's kind of on the way, but just to make sure we didn't miss it because of the mist. That's easy to say, but I'm confident we didn't, but we're going to go there anyway. So yeah, we're about probably 5 miles in today. 8 tars, which takes us up to 91 in total. And just to let you know, like that last one, CROWNHILL tour, I didn't go there, and I know what I was saying earlier about, you know, it's a failure, no matter what excuse. Whether there's a cow in the field or can't get there as public land, private land or whatever, it's still not been to that tour. So although it's coming off of the list, I'm in the middle of compiling like a journal, logbook thing to record them all, and they will be highlighted as incomplete, but obviously they're on the route. So, and then I expect I'll go back through once I've completed all 887 and go back and pick off those few that I didn't get to for whatever reason. So yeah, just let you know, I'm not cheating, don't worry. It's getting even nicer just in NEWPARK wood. So pretty much out of the wind, bit of a breeze, but certainly a lot better than it was out in the open. And even had to take the jacket off. So yeah, first t-shirt walk, t-shirt and base layer walk of the year. So happy days, eh? Happy days. I'm sure when we get back out on top, going across the ROOK tour, PENN Beacon, etc., it's pretty exposed out there. So I'm expecting the wind to knock the temperature down a bit, but at the moment it's a bit George Michael, a bit warm, lad, a bit warm. Oh, look what we found. That's a bit weird. I think it was a cow's from a knee down. Shin bone? Do they have shins? I suppose it would be. But yeah, a little bit strange. Still had all the flesh on the toes and that. So, Dartmoor beast. All right, let's hope he's not turning away. What is it? Human beings and signs. Please flick or kick dog poo off the path. Can't ever come across that sign. And then over here, bearing in mind that this is a quarry, this is a lake I was on about. If you need to be told not to swim in there, then I'm sorry, but you fully deserve whatever happens to you. Just have a look at the size of that. Saying that's all up there, and that goes back around that corner. That is one big hole dug by man. It is kind of, I hate to say it, weirdly beautiful. I think the last time I was here I described it as sadistically beautiful. So it has got its own beauty in a way, but you know, the reason it came to be is destroying thing. So yeah, kind of a awkward one, but there you go. I'm saying this is only a very, very small section of the clay works. You can see how bloody big that is. Okay, so out of NEWPARK Wood now, back out onto the moors, and as predicted, that wind's back again. It's pretty open out here, but it's only going to get worse. Say when we get up towards PENN Beacon, Shelltop, that is exposed, proper exposed. So yeah, expecting a little bit of a breeze up there. Basically, that wall we just got handrailed at. We'll follow it all the way up there. We get to a corner point, and then from there we walk off across the Rook Tour. And last time I was here, the mist was something else. I say 15 foot maybe at best visibility. And I was having to take bearings and stuff to find Rook Tour. So I'll see if I can find a clip of that and put it up just to show you. But if not, there is in my videos, there is a whole video of that. I think it's called Rook Tour, surprisingly enough. Makes sense, wouldn't it, eh? Oh, by the way, last time I crowned officially the most disappointing tour on Dartmoor that I've seen thus far. I've since have been up to Little Sharper Tour, which is very disappointing, but I still think Rook Tour is going to pip that one to the post. We'll have a look in some decent visibility when we get there. Should be there 5-10 minutes hopefully. So here's the corner of the wall we was aiming for, and Rook Tour, 300 metres that way. Okay, boys and girls, this is Rook Tour. Sorry, the camera's moving a bit, but this wind is pretty bad. But yes, basically on that Tours of Dartmoor site, again, have a look on that. I said it before, I say it again, really good site, really good information. But they're saying that they've even given us a 6-figure grid reference, which, as we know, is 100 metres by 100 metres because it is just spread out. And apparently, the reason for that is because it's been quarried over the years and broken up. So there we go, right, to get out the wind and can soak the map. Tell you what, so we've just dived out the wind to check the map. We're off to Ford Rocks next, then PENN Beacon, then Shelltop. And this obviously Rook Tour, I was thinking, it's the 9th tour of the day. I was thinking ideal, that's 92 in total, but I've already been here, haven't I? So that was pretty stupid. So we're still on 91 in total. And hopefully by the end of the day we get to 100. Tell you what I did today, should have bought a bloody beer to celebrate, shouldn't I? First 100, but water I'll have to do, I suppose. But yeah, in here, out of the wind. Oh, what a day. I'll show you the view quickly, and then we'll get going. So yeah, this is my view from my little perch. Look at that, so still that haze everywhere. Lovely day. On the way with the Ford Rocks, I'm actually pacing this because I'm not sure if it's that distinctive, that prominent a tars. Yeah, now we're into proper moors. Look at that view. Look at that. Okay, Ford Rocks. We're about 30 metres shy with the pacing, but I'm blaming that on the wind. I think it's literally in my face, pushing me backwards. But in good visibility. Perfectly fine, perfectly acceptable. And say obviously took a bearing, picked a point on that distant hill there to aim for. Just walked on that, paced out 600 metres, and stay 30 metres off. Yeah, Ford Rocks, nothing particularly spectacular. So now let's get up PENN Beacon. What a day. Oh my God. Tell you what, if heaven does exist, I don't think it could beat this. This is undescribably amazing, absolutely amazing out here today. What a day, really enjoying it, and I think we're probably a bit over halfway as well, so not doing bad, half an hour ahead of route card as well, so bonus. Okay, here's the cairn on top of PENN Beacon. It is blowing a hoolie up here. Whoa! Let's get down. Woo! That's better. Look at those views there. Oh my word. So we've got a shell top over there, which is our next one. So I'm now in a fetal position around the jet boil, trying to keep the flame going. Which I'm hoping we're just about succeeding in doing, but this ain't a lot of fun. Well, I'm really looking forward to a hot meal, so we're gonna bear with it. All right. Was that worth looking like a complete idiot, basically spooning my gas stove for 5 minutes while it boiled? Was it worth it? Oh yeah. Sausage and beans. Army ration pack. Said it before, say it again. You cannot beat army ration packs. They are bloody handsome. Yeah, well worth it. Right, grub up and off we go. Oh, it seems to be developing a little bit of a theme today. There's the remains of, I'm assuming it's a cow, I think. Kind of looks like a cow skull. Maybe that leg we found earlier was a missing one. I never know. Okay, so made a bit of a decision. Going to hen tour. The ground is awful. It's baby's heads. There's certainly no paths. There's a couple of very faint sheep trails or livestock trails, and it's 1.6 kilometres there from here. And then we've got to double back to this point anyway, because we can't go directly over because of rivers, etc. in the way. So we'd have to do 3.2 kilometres over this ground. And I just don't think I've got time. It's 1 o'clock now. Even though I'm still 20 minutes ahead of route card, I didn't contemplate the fact that the ground was going to be this bad and slow me down literally to half pace kind of thing. So we're going to go back towards Shelltop now. We've only walked 300-400 metres away from it, and then we're going to go down towards the Trowelsworthy tour. So I think we're going to miss out 3 or 4 of the intended, but I think hen tour is going to be that's going to be a trip for itself just to go to hen tour. I say given the ground here. Right, catch you at the next one. See what I mean? Literally proper moor, which, you know, it's fine if you've got the time. I have not got the time. So yeah, I've had a look. It's HEXTON tour now. HEXTON, then the Trowelsworthys. Oh, how beautiful. So with that haze you can't really see, but over there you've got Borough Tour, Sharpie Tour, Leather Tour, Sheep Store. And coming back over Yelverton's there, and these two here you got Great Trowelsworthy, Little Trowelsworthy, which we'll be going to after this one here, which is HEXTON tour. Just done a quick total up and realised something really annoying. Now that we've cut those couple of tyres off, so far we are on 11 of the day, 93 in total. We've now, because we missed those 2, we've got 5 left to do today. So that means we're going to end the day on 98 tyres in total, 2 short of 100. That is a little bit frustrating, to say the least. Right, ladies and gents, HEXTON tour. Not impressive. I say not impressive. When I mean that, I don't mean it's not worth visiting. You know, any tour is worth visiting. A tour is a tour. But our next tour, just there, Great Trowelsworthy. Now that is an impressive lump. That is a big old bugger, that one, I tell you. So without further ado, let's get up there. The first proper tour of the day. Right. Bit of a problem now. We've just come across all this, which is bloody awful, really boggy, really baby's headsy, and now we've got this. And that, with how boggy this is, the bottom of that will be silt. I reckon if you go in there, you ain't ever coming out again. So I've just walked 50 metres up this way, trying to find somewhere to cross. Can't see it, so now we're going to go and have a look back down that way and hope we can get across. Whew, across. But that was a bit of a twitchy moment. Literally found the narrowest place I could, ran, jumped. As I landed on the other side, the bloody edge of the bank gave way. I don't know how, but I managed to just claw myself up the bank. And thank God, dry feet, nothing broken or nothing. So result, now we're at Great Trowelsworthy. Let's go and have a look round, shall us? Here you are, top of Great Trowelsworthy. Right, so there's Little Trowelsworthy. But in between Great Trowelsworthy and Little Trowelsworthy, you can see there's been a lot of quarrying up here. If you look at the stones, you see all of these quarrying marks. But there's a cool one, which I happen to know a little story about. Now look at that. Obviously man-made, but the story goes that it was carved for a base of a flagpole in Devonport Dockyard. They carved it here and then realised that they couldn't transport it. Oh, I wonder why we get our name in the West Country, eh? This Little Trowelsworthy we just come from, so you can see there, that's HEXTON where we were supposed to go. Bit gutted, I didn't get there because it's a really cool looking tour. I wanted to go there for quite some time. But I really think it was too tight with time to get there today, so I say we'll leave that one for another day. But this one here, that's Legia's tour, so we're going up there, but down in this valley is the Plym Valley, obviously containing the River Plym, so we've unfortunately got to walk down that way a bit to get across the river and then back up Legia's and backtrack back down Legia's. Then go, I think it's Shavercombe, I think, which is down in the valley about there. That's the last tars of the day, and then we just go back over here to the van. And seeing as we did miss those out, we might have a little bit of spare time for a quick pint on the way back, which would be a Bobby bonus. Well, should have been to celebrate 100 tars, but it's to commiserate ending up with bloody 98 today. But never mind. Lovely day anyway, really enjoyed it so far. Okay, apologies. I've been calling this Shavercombe tour. It's not, that was one I was meant to go to earlier over by Hen tour. This is Shady Back tour. It's supposed to be last on the list, but we had to come so far down to cross the Plym to then go up Legia's. We've, I have decided to do this one first and then we'll get up Legia's, and that'll be the last one of the day, then back down Legia's and back to the van. Right, let's get on with it. Well, we've walked so far back down the Plym trying to find somewhere to cross. I'm literally 200 or 300 metres away from my van. So, executive decision, last one of the day. We're going to bin Legia's off today. But that's not all is lost for the 100 tars this weekend. So I'm actually going climbing tomorrow at Sheepstore. And I know I forget the name of it, but down the back of Sheepstore there's another little tars that's not on the OS maps. There's two, so that brings us up to 99, and I may have a cheeky little one near my house that I've been saving for such occasions, 100 metres off of the road. So if we can get that tomorrow, we might save the 100 tars weekend, eh? But yeah, I think it's now about 3 o'clock or so, I reckon. Obviously with the bits I've cut off, it's supposed to be about 16 miles today. I reckon it's probably about 13, but you would have seen that at the beginning of the video once I figured that out properly. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed. Like, subscribe, click a button or something, I think you're supposed to say. Bell, is it? Something like that. Anyway, but yeah, thanks for watching, appreciate it. And yeah, another video very soon. Climbing and 100 tars, hopefully. Cheers.